Hey everyone, and welcome back for another Save File Residence Overview. And this week we are visiting Britechester. And this is probably just going to be one video because I only have 14 or 15 Sims plus, but one of those is a baby. Anyway, so I guess we will just jump right into it. And we are starting with the students at Foxbury Institute. And the first household is the TIDAL Tower roommates. Lori loves all mediums of art, be it writing, sculpting, or painting. She loves it all. She's an art history major at Foxbury Institute and hopes to become an art critic. Sean was voted class clown in his high school and was usually cast as the lead in his high school's plays. Acting and comedy has always been where he excels, so it's no wonder he's a drama major at Foxbury. He wants to be the biggest star Del Sol Valley has ever seen. This is Sean Wiley, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a joke star. He just loves comedy and acting, like the description says. He's a drama major at Foxbury Institute. For his skills, he is level 1 in charisma and level 1 in logic, which he is gaining right now, so it might be different in your game. For his traits, he is a goofball, ambitious, outgoing, and he has the gregarious aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes DJ booth and singer-songwriter and dislikes classical. For hobbies and skills, he likes comedy and mischief and dislikes fishing. I'll probably change that whenever I update the save, whenever I get to Britechester, and add acting to that. For conversation topics, he likes potty humor, jokes, and pranks, and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, he likes funny sims and spirited sims, and dislikes ambitionless sims. And his favorite colors are red and yellow, and he dislikes brown. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is Lori Callahan, and for her aspiration, she has the academic aspiration. She's an art history major at Foxbury. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma. I'd probably give her a few in painting and stuff, but the point of these sims was if you wanted to play a sim in university, there was already a sim there. They gained their skills through classes and stuff like that, so I decided to just kind of not give them too many starting skills. For her traits, she is a bookworm, creative, and a vegetarian, and she has the quick learner aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes painting and writing and dislikes fishing. For music, she likes singer-songwriter and classical and dislikes electronica. Her favorite colors are black and gray, and she dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, she likes idealistic sims and nature enthusiasts and dislikes egotistical sims. And for conversation topics, she likes deep thoughts, and I may have forgotten to give her a dislike. I'm not sure about that one. And she is not part of any clubs. That is the TIDAL Tower roommates. We will move on to the next one. Next up is the BRINY Tower roommates. For as long as she can remember, Jewel has always loved cooking. She remembers helping her grandma and mom in the kitchen when she was a child. She's a culinary arts major at Foxbury Institute now. She dreams of becoming a master chef and maybe even own a few restaurants. Michael is an art lover who enjoys spending time with nature and capturing its beauty. He's working on his fine arts degree and hopes to one day own his own art gallery. And this is Jewel Shoemaker. For her aspirations, she wants to be a master chef. And for some reason, she's playing chess as well, just like Sean was. But anyway, she is a culinary arts major at Foxbury Institute. And again, she only has 2 classes because I don't try to do more than 2 or 3 classes so my Sims can have a social life. For her skills, she's level 3 in fitness, level 3 in charisma, and level 1 in logic, which she is gaining right now. For her traits, she's ambitious, good, and a foodie, and she has the essence of flavor aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes alternative and hip-hop and dislikes metal. For hobbies and skills, she likes baking and cooking and dislikes mixology. Her favorite colors are yellow and black, and she dislikes brown. For sim characteristics, she likes hardworking sims and high-energy sims and dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, she likes discussing hobbies and dislikes complaints. And she is not part of any clubs. This is Michael Reardon, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a painter extraordinaire. He just loves painting, and like the description says, he likes doing landscaping paintings and stuff like that. He is a fine arts major at Foxbury. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma and level 1 in cooking. For his traits, he's ambitious, an art lover, and loves the outdoors, and he has the muser aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes gardening and painting and dislikes mixology. For music, he likes world music and alternative music and dislikes electronica music. His favorite colors are yellow and blue, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes idealistic sims and hardworking sims, and dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, he likes discussing hobbies. And he is not part of any clubs. So we will move on to the next household. The last household at Foxbury is the Maritime roommates. And there are supposed to be 2 sims in this household. Gwyneth Woodworth from Brindleton Bay. She's supposed to be here, but for some reason, whenever I redid the save, it wouldn't let me move her in, even though I'm pretty sure she's still a student at Foxbury. I guess if you play her, you can move her into the dorm. If I can figure out a way the next time I update this to move her into this townhouse, then I will. Gwyneth comes from a well-known family in Brindleton Bay. Her dad, Jeffrey, is a politician, and her mom, Jacqueline, is a doctor. Gwyneth is a language and literature major and hopes to become a professional author. Kaysen is a communications major, but he's more interested in partying and having a good time than actually studying. And this is the Maritime townhouses. And much like I did in the starting neighborhood of Del Sol Valley, I used a shell, and this is the actual house, so it kind of filled up the lot. And here's the back. The living room, a bathroom, a decent sized kitchen and dining room. And upstairs you have the bedrooms. There are 6 total beds and a bathroom. So it's only 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but there are 6 beds. And this is Kaysen's room. And this is Kaysen Hunt. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a party animal. He doesn't take life too seriously. He's here at university to have a good time. He's not worried about his grades or anything like that. And he is a communications major. For his skills, he's level 2 in cooking, level 1 in logic, and level 1 in singing. For his traits, he is a bro, active, and a dance machine, and he has the gregarious aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes alternative and electronica and dislikes focus music. For hobbies and skills, he likes dancing and fitness and dislikes programming. His favorite colors are black and gray, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and spirited sims and dislikes homebody sims. For conversation topics, he likes physical intimacy and potty humor and dislikes malicious interactions. And he is not part of any clubs. But that is Kaysen, and we will move on to the next household. The next neighborhood we are visiting is the Gibbs Hill neighborhood. And the first household in the Gibbs Hill neighborhood we will be meeting is the Waterman household. The U-Bright spirit is high in the Waterman household. Naomi and Cliff are both U-Bright graduates and professors. When they had their son, Tyler, they immediately started planning his future at the University of Britechester. Now, Tyler is preparing for university. There is only one acceptable choice. The problem is, Tyler doesn't want to go to Britechester. He wants to go to Foxbury Institute. Will the old rivalry be too much for his parents to accept his choice? And this is the Waterman house. This is the front. And the back looks exactly the same, except for there's a backyard, a small backyard. Here is the first floor. This is the main entrance, or the foyer. And then you have a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. You have a little bit of an office space and a bathroom. And then you have Tyler's room, and you have Cliff and Naomi's room. But that is the house, so let's meet the household. And this is Cliff, and for his aspiration, he wants a successful lineage. For his career, he is a lead lecturer in the professor branch of the education career, which is level 7. For his skills, he has reached level 10 or maxed charisma, logic, and research and debate. For his traits, he is a bookworm, a goofball, and family-oriented, and he has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes world music and classical music and dislikes alternative. For hobbies and skills, he likes comedy and writing and dislikes mixology. I would probably add research and debate to that, but anyway, for conversation topics, he likes stories and jokes and dislikes small talk. For sim characteristics, he likes funny sims and cerebral sims and dislikes nature enthusiasts. What's so bad about nature enthusiasts? Anyway, his favorite colors are yellow and green, and he dislikes red. Yellow and green are Britechester's colors, if I'm not mistaken, so that's the whole point of that. And he is not part of any clubs. And for her aspiration, she has the successful lineage aspiration. I wish we could have had one that was like something family related, that they wanted their kid to go to the university of their choice or their alma mater or some kind of a legacy thing. For her career, she works as Dean of Admissions in the Administrator branch of the Education career, which is level 7. For her skills, she is level 1 in Fitness and has maxed or reached level 10 in Charisma, Logic, and Research and Debate. For her traits, she is a music lover, family-oriented, and outgoing, and she has the Domestic Aspiration trait as well. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes violin and piano and dislikes DJ mixing. For music, she likes classical and Baroque music and dislikes electronica. For conversation topics, she likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes potty humor. For sim characteristics, she likes idealistic sims and family-motivated sims and dislikes egotistical sims. And her favorite colors are green and pink, and she dislikes red. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is their son, Tyler. He's a teenager, and he's on his phone, of course. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a master chef. He is a C student in high school. For his skills, he's level 1 in comedy and charisma. For his traits, he is active, a foodie, and has the essence of flavor aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes cooking and fitness and dislikes piano. For music, he likes alternative and electronica and dislikes classical. His favorite colors are red and yellow, and he dislikes brown. For sim characteristics, he likes high-energy sims and spirited sims, and dislikes pessimistic sims. And for conversation topics, he likes silly behavior and dislikes arguments. And he is not part of any clubs either. And that is the Waterman household, and we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Hunter household. New parents Amy and Jonathan are juggling part-time jobs and parenthood, all while trying to get their degrees at rival universities. You can imagine this is a challenge, to say the least. But can they keep it all together, knowing this will give their daughter Rose a better life? And this is the Hunter's house. This is the front. This is the back. It's kind of a small house in comparison to the Waterman's house. You have a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. And then upstairs you have a little office area, a bathroom, Amy and Jonathan's room, and Rose's room. And this is Jonathan, and for his aspiration, he has a successful lineage aspiration. He just wants to finish university and get a really, really good career going so that they can provide for Rose and maybe even put away for her college, save for her college and all of that. He's a communications major at Foxbury, and he has 2 classes a term. And he also works as a lawnmower in the manual laborer part-time career or part-time job, and that's level 1. So they're very busy parents. For his skills, he is level 1 in charisma, cooking, and logic, and level 2 in parenting, which he is almost ready to gain to level 3. For his traits, he is active, family-oriented, and loves the outdoors, and he has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes alternative and electronica and dislikes focus music. For hobbies and skills, he likes snowboarding and fitness and dislikes wellness. For conversation topics, he likes physical intimacy and dislikes gossip. For sim characteristics, he likes high-energy sims and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes homebody sims. And his favorite colors are red and black, and he dislikes brown. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is his wife, Amy. I think they're married. I'm not sure. Are they married? Yeah, okay. They're married. They're newlyweds, basically. This is Amy, and for her aspiration, she wants to be a super parent. She wants to do it all. She is a psychology major at the University of Britechester. She also works as a coffee stain remover in the barista part-time job, which is level 1. For her skills, she is level 1 in charisma, video gaming, and fitness, and level 2 in cooking and parenting. For her traits, she is a bookworm, ambitious, and family-oriented, and she has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes cooking and writing and dislikes mischief. For music, she likes classical and singer-songwriter and dislikes metal. For conversation topics, she likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes pranks. For sim characteristics, she likes cerebral sims, hardworking sims, and family-motivated sims, and dislikes ambitionless sims. And her favorite colors are blue and pink, and she dislikes orange. And she is not part of any clubs. And this is baby Rose, and she looks like she is pitching herself one fit, but I'm not saving, so that is the Hunter household. Let's move on to the next household. And now we are moving to Britechester University. Next up is the Wyvern Hall roommates. I think it's Wyvern. It might be Wyvern. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to go with Wyvern. It's probably wrong. Kaylin is a computer major at Britechester University. She's really enjoying it so far, but she misses her cat Gigabyte. She can't wait to finish university and get back home to him. Trevor is very charismatic and outgoing, but beware, he's only interested in what he can steal from you. He's majoring in villainy and hopes to one day be the most feared crime boss. And this is Kaylin Ellsworth. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a computer whiz. She loves coding. And I mean, she loves it so much that she named her cat Gigabyte. She is a computer science major at the University of Britechester, and she has 3 classes. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, but for her skills, she's level 1 in fitness and charisma. I would probably give her programming and maybe a little bit of video gaming as well. I don't know why she has those, because she's not a fitness person really. For her traits, she is a cat lover, a geek, and squeamish, and she has the quick learner aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes programming and video gaming and dislikes fitness. See, that's why I don't understand why she would have a fitness skill. The game must have given it to her, because I know I didn't. For music, she likes singer-songwriter and electronica, and she dislikes metal. For conversation topics, she likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, she likes cerebral sims and pet enthusiasts, and she dislikes rascals. And her favorite colors are orange and green, and she dislikes pink. And her cat Gigabyte does not exist in this save, but you could always make him. She is part of the Gamers Club, and that is all. And this is Trevor, and for his aspiration, he wants to be a public enemy. Like the description says, he just wants to be the most feared crime boss there is. He is a villainy major at the University of Britechester, and he only has 2 classes. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma, cooking, mischief, and video gaming. For his traits, he is self-assured, outgoing, and a kleptomaniac, and he has the dastardly aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes mischief and fitness and dislikes cooking. For music, he likes tween pop and metal music and dislikes classical. And I'm not sure why he likes tween pop. I don't know if that was like a little funny giggle moment of mine. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just like that's his guilty pleasure, maybe. That sounds like something I would do, but I don't remember doing it. For conversation topics, he likes malicious interactions and arguments, and he dislikes deep thoughts. For sim characteristics, he likes spirited sims, rascals, and argumentative sims. And his favorite colors are black and gray, and he dislikes purple. And he is not part of any clubs. But that is the Wyvern Hall roommates. So we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Drake Hall roommates. Since the day her sister gave her her first camera, Lexi has been obsessed with photography. She's a communications major at the University of Britechester. She aspires to have her own photography studio one day, and she's so self-assured that she knows that will become a reality. Bryce is a self-assured physics major who dreams of becoming a mechanical engineer. He's enjoying every second of U-Bright life and can't wait for more. And we are starting with Lexi Parks. Lexi is one of the first households that I ever played in The Sims 4. The story actually came about because I made her sister, who was a young adult, and she was a child, and it was just those two, and they lived together. I never really thought too much about, what happened to their parents or whatever. When Lexi was a little girl, her sister bought her her first camera, and she became obsessed with it, and I actually played them. I think they were my kind of test family to play Get to Work. So that's how long ago I made Lexi. And over the years, as we've gotten new expansion packs and stuff, I've updated her look and changed it. But in that save, or me playing that save, I played it long enough to see Lexi's sister, Kayla, I think was her name, die as an elder. And Lexi had gotten married and had a few kids. I think she was well into adulthood before I stopped playing. And one of the first houses that I built in The Sims 4 was Lexi's house. So Lexi's been around pretty much since the beginning of me playing The Sims 4. Whenever I decided to do the save, I knew Lexi had to be put somewhere. And I thought the best place to put her would be in university. But anyway, for her aspiration, she has the academic aspiration for now. She is a communications major at the University of Britechester. For her skills, She's level 1 in charisma, mischief, and photography, and level 2 in video gaming, and she has maxed or reached level 10 in logic. Photography probably needs to be higher than that. I think I actually saved her with very little skills to begin with. For her traits, she is cheerful, self-assured, and creative, and she has the business savvy aspiration trait and the quick learner aspiration trait. I think she had the fabulously wealthy aspiration. Anyway, for likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes photography and painting and dislikes writing. For music, she likes alternative and singer-songwriter and dislikes tween pop. For conversation topics, she likes compliments and jokes and dislikes deception. For sim characteristics, she likes idealistic sims and optimistic sims and dislikes egotistical sims. And her favorite colors are black and purple, and she dislikes brown. And she is not part of any clubs. And this is Bryce. And for his aspiration, he has the academic aspiration as well. Bryce is a physics major at University of Britechester. For his skills, he's level 1 in comedy, charisma, cooking, and logic. For his traits, he's a genius, self-assured, and outgoing, and he has the quick learner aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes robotics and video gaming and dislikes DJ mixing. For music, he likes electronica and retro and dislikes DJ booth. For conversation topics, he likes compliments and deep thoughts and dislikes complaints. For sim characteristics, he likes cerebral sims and optimistic sims, and he dislikes pessimistic sims. And his favorite colors are yellow and white, and he dislikes green. And he is not part of any clubs. But that is the Drake Hall roommates. And last is the Darkwing roommates. They're not actually in the world. I just can't move them into the Darkwing townhouses, so I can't show you their traits unless I pull up my library. And if I can remember to do that, I will. Nadia is an outgoing genius who loves to have a bit of fun. She was the smartest student in high school and was named valedictorian. Now she's a physics major at the University of Britechester. Can she keep up her top grades, or will university prove too hard for her? Brooks comes from a long line of UBright alumni. He's an economics major, but he's not living up to his potential. He's going into the family business anyway, so studying isn't a priority. And even though they're not living in their house, this is the Darkwing townhouses. This again is a shell, and this is the actual house that the Sims live in. This is the front, and this is the back. I'm in build mode, so I can't really show you too much or give you too much detail, but this is the first floor, and this is the second floor. It's 2 bedrooms, but 4 beds. That is the Darkwing townhouses where Nadia and Brooks are supposed to be living, and hopefully the next time I update the save, I'll be able to figure out a way to get them there. Those are the households of Britechester. Next time, we will be visiting Port Promise in Evergreen Harbor. But anyway, I guess that is all from me for now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.